Hi again. Let's take a look at the classic Mr. Bojangles. There are some chord sequences that songwriters have used since time immemorial because they just work so well and you can fit so many different songs around them. And this chord sequence for Mr. Bojangles is a good example. We're in the key of C. I'm capoed at the first fret. It suits my voice, capoed at the first fret. Jerry Jeff Walker capoed it at the second fret. Capo it wherever it suits your voice. So let's get straight into how to play it. We want a C chord. You follow this on your song sheet. I include the tab because I know some people prefer to be able to refer to it, but really the strum pattern is the same throughout the song, so the tab isn't going to help very much. Once you've got the song sheet, each chord will be the same strum pattern. We're going to play out of a C chord. Pick the bass note of the chord, that's the fifth string, and then down, up, down, up. It's in 3 beats to the bar, so that's counting 1, 2, and 3, and. If you find it very difficult to pick a chord, pick a note and then strum a chord, 2 possibilities. One is to put your pick down and use your thumb for the bass note. The other is to ignore the pick completely and just strum down wherever I say it's a bass note. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That'll work fine too. Okay, so that's your C chord. Now the song sheet introduction says G over B, not complicated, it's the 5th string, 2nd fret. It's not, technically for G we should add another note in, but don't worry about it, just pick again the 5th string and the same strum pattern. Then a normal A minor chord, 5th string and strum. A minor 7 over G, not as complicated as it looks. Out of your A minor shape, take the ring finger off and put it on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Play the 6th string and strum. That's your intro. And now we start to sing and we play the same sequence as we sing the first line. I knew a man Bojangles and he danced for you. Now we want an F chord. If you can, play it as a bar or as an F shape, kind of like that or like that, with the thumb hooked over so that you can get a 6th string bass note. If you can do that, your strum pattern is 6th string bass and then strum. If you can't play the 6th string, then play an F like that and play 4 strum. And then G is a normal G chord, 6 strum. Worn out shoes. Just notice that was 2 bars of each chord. Bass, down, up, bass, down, up, and then G is the same. Now our original descending bass sequence comes back. Silver hair, a ragged shirt and baggy pants. And the same pattern of F for 2 bars to G 2 bars. The old soft shoe. Now we're going to play F again for 2 bars and then C for 2 bars. He jumped so high. My mistake. F 2 bars and then C 1 bar and then 1 bar of E. When you get to E, it's 6 strum. And then A minor to A minor 7 over G like we did it in the intro. So here's that whole line. He jumped so high. Jumped so high. Now that A minor 7 over G is heading us towards a new bass note, F sharp. Make a D7 chord shape and hook the thumb over on the 6th string 2nd fret. Play 6 strum and it'll be 2 bars. If you hate hooking the thumb over, you'll need to play the 4th string and strum for 2 bars. And then G, now the simple way to play it would be to play G for 2 bars. If you do that, then what you're going to get is any lightly touched now. But on the record there's a cool little descending bass run where you play G for 1 bar and then you would come down the 4th string, keeping the little finger where it is on the 1st string 3rd fret, or whatever finger you're using, fret the 4th string at the 2nd fret, play 4 strum, Then fret the 4th string at the 3rd fret and play 4 strum. and then 4 open. So we get G, G over E, G over F, G over D. The notes after the slashes, many of you will know this, the notes after the slashes are the bass notes. So it's telling you that that's a G chord with first an E bass, that note, then an F bass, that note, then a D bass, the open string. Then lightly touch down. And we're into the chorus. A minor, pick the 5th string and strum. And do it for 2 bars. Mr. Bo, and then G for 2 bars. Jangles. Repeat that 2 more times. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. And on the word dance, it's our intro sequence again. Dance. When you get to A minor 7 over G, you'll next come back to C and begin to sing verse 2. I met him in a cell in New Orleans, I was. And you're probably way ahead of me with the idea that, having learnt a verse and a chorus, you've learnt the whole song. Because it simply repeats verses and choruses. So you do that for every subsequent verse and chorus, and I recommend finishing it with a return to the intro sequence. So the intro sequence comes, of course, on that final chorus. Mr. Bojangles, dance. You're back to your intro sequence. Maybe play it twice, slowing down, and C. A spread out strum of the C chord is a very nice way to finish this song. Not very difficult, fun to play, most people know it. Go for it, Mr. Bojangles.